Welcome back to Hip Hop Bebop. I thought I'd do another unboxing video now. Just getting the stuff back in the rack still. So today I'll do the J's and K's together. What it says, I won't flick through them all, just flick through some bits so you can see what's here. I'll do some more in-depth videos later. So, Janine, Dr. Slumber, label variant for Dr. Slumber. Jackie Small Cochran, Summertime or Summer Fun, his original and the reissue. JBC Force, Take It Away. That's got the Strong Island, the blue mix on the other side. Then you got the Strong Island with the Mr. Crumb sticker. Chopped Herring, but that's some good stuff. You got the unreleased EPs or unreleased tracks to form EPs. I think these two are the same, just different colour. I like both colours, so I ended up with both. 92 to 93 EP. JDL from Cold Crush Brothers. JD Crush, Rapping Insane. And you've got the Jazzy 4 MCs, which, if I remember rightly, the Jazzy 4 MCs is, yes, they are. So, was it MJ DJ? It's actually the 45 King. So that was one of his first records. Jazzy Love, Jazzy Ladies, Blowing Your Mind, J and Ace, Classic Jamos, Dance to the Mega Bass, but Rhymethologist was the main track. Again, Mr. Crumb sticker. Jamie Jupiter, Egyptian Lover stuff. What's this? Jalil, Smurfathon USA. Obviously Jalil was Houdini, so that's before Houdini. So there we got, guys, we've got Just Ice, plenty of Just Ice. Need to update that one. It's got a horrible label stamp on it, so I need to get another one of them. Just Ice, Just Ice, UK Just Ice, Just 4, Girls of the World on Grand Groove, and Jam to Remember on Grand Groove. That's the red label. There's a blue label variant. Just 4 again, Games of Life. That's such a tune. Then you've got Freestyle, Just Bad. It's another in demand tough groove track with the flyer with it as well, the Christmas flyer as well, which is a nice bonus. Junie Boom, Rules of the Game. What was that? Junior G, US pressing of the Truth. He used, I think it was one of the rap battles that he won, where he used the same lyrics. So anyway, it's Junior G again. It's Junior G and the Capital Boys. Terminator remix. We Want Justice. Then you got the classic Jungle Brothers. Still gonna need a few of their tracks because I got it like that. It's UK pressing classic. And yeah, as you can see, more Jungle Brothers. How You Want It, I Got It, and then How You Want It, We Got It. Jungle Brothers, Jimbrowski, Mr. Crumb sticker again. More Jungle Brothers. This one, because I got it like that. Rapping May, June East. Don't even know some of these. Juice Crew All Stars Evolution. Juice Crew All Stars EP, or Juice Crew EP. That was on Hot Chillin'. With Diggers with Gratitude. Another classic UK label. But I remember Dave, Toby, and others. Can't remember the exact names now, but Toby as well. Yeah, different colours. A red one. And I think again I like the colours. So there's a white one as well, red and a white. Probably have to get rid of one of them at some point. And you got Jonzun Crew, Space Cowboy. I've got to swap that over actually. I just bought a release copy for that, so that's got to be swapped over. Space Cowboy UK. More Jonzun Crew. Jonzun Crew Pac-Man. the original and the repress, later repress. Pack jam with another custom sleeve by my man Rockin' Roger. So it's really like that, quality stuff. Pack jam again, Spaces the Place. Pack jam, it was UK pressing with a picture sleeve. Spaces the Place on the other side. Johnny Bank check. Tequila the Champs. Oh, it was Joski Love. More Joski Love, Joski Love, Joski Love. Joe called Joe Batan, Rappo Clappo. A couple of label variations there. You've got Jocko, Everyone's Uptight. And then you've got Jocko Rhythm Talk. And the Rocket Ship. And the Rocket Ship again on Philadelphia International. Jimmy Spicer, Money Dollar Bill. Def Jam 12, Bubble Bunch, all label variations. Super Rhymes, Rap, Adventures of Super Rhymes, again they're all label variations, so I have to do a video of them at some point. Jimmy Lewis, Street Freaks, another one with label variations. And more Street Freaks. Jewel T, I Like It Loud. Got two of these. It's the same pitch cover. One of them's on B-Boy Records. This one's actually got the press photo with it as well. One was on B-Boy Records and one's on Jules Records. Nice to have the press photo. Jewel T, Believe It or Not. Bring on the Sleigh Bells. More Jewel T. Is that Genius? Love Games, that's quite good. Jelly Bean the Mexican. This is a Spanish thing, I think. Jeffrey Staten, Ain't No Stopping Us Now. Disco rap track from Spain. Jefferson Inc., Fight the Pipe. Jazzy 3, The Rapping Spree. I think there's a original and a modern repress there. Jazzy Jeff, Fire. What's the other one? We Just Want to Have Fun. King Heroin. Jazzy J, Son of Beat Street. Jazzy J, The Def Jam. Jazzy D, That's What I Did. That's J's there. And it leads into some K's here. Chaos and Maestro, Kamal, K-Rob, KMCH, wherever that goes, KCF, KC and Mr. X, K9 Posse, K9 Core Dog Talk. It's a complimentary label thing there. Don't know who Gene is, but nice. Yeah, it's nice to have that. And then you got, this is a surprise, the Whitehead Brothers, Kenny and Johnny, the Whitehead Brothers, known probably more for their R&B. This is a nice hip hop track. Pleasantly surprised with that. Is that Ken Washington, Saturday Night Fish Fry, that's on white vinyl. Cartoon Crew, Batman, and obviously Inspector Gadget, Captain Jam and the Mighty Finesse. And the last few up here, Key-Matic Breaking in Space, Key-Matic Breaking in Space, Jazz Up and Hip Hop, Jazz Up and Hip Hop. Was that Kevin Fleetwood and the Cadillacs of Sound, Kev-E-Kev, Waterbed Kev. And you got Kev-E-Kev again, Welcome to Dopeland Instrumentals, and Welcome to Dopeland EP. That was the one on Goodfellas. Created a bit of a stink, but they managed to actually, it didn't come out, I don't know, there was a lot of history behind it or something, and yeah, eventually they tracked down the copies and they was allowed to get them, so it did make it out. There was a time when there was a risk that it wasn't going to make it. So yeah, so that's so far, that's the J's and the K, up to the K's there. There will be others. I've got some other new bits and that, or second-hand bits. Hiya, welcome back to Hip Hop Bebop. Forgot to do all the Ks. Thought I was nearly run out, but I hadn't. So I found a box. Just finish off these Ks for putting back, and then I'll get on with the Ls, which there'll be quite a few. So let's run through all these. Kid Frost, Rough Cut, Terminator Classic, one of the all-time greats. I think that's the original pressing, reissue, but it's a reissue from the time. Kid and Play, I missed some of these last night. Do This My Way UK mixes. Too Hype, Kid Flash, Summer Girls, Killer Instinct UK, Bambi Murders, what's that one now? King Josie, Keep On Dancing, Rap All Night. Can't even remember how some of this goes. King of Chill, King Ronnie G, Sweet Susan. You know Ronnie G, obviously from Raptivity, and then he was also one of the featured rappers on G-Force, Feel the Force. King's Son on the club tip, and then Hey Love, which I think's got, is that mythological rapper on the other side? King T, Payback's a Mother. King Tim 3, Charlie Says. Kingdom, The Bass Is In Your Face. Kings of Pressure, classic track, you know how to reach us. Kings of Pressure again, Tales from the Dark Side, Brains Unchained. Kings of Swin, Stop Jocking James. Knights of the Turntables, Fresh Mess, always like that cover. Techno Scratch, I think that's there's a couple of variations of this. There's the label, I mean I've got, these are the original labels, they're like a dull grey sort of silver label in a white sleeve, but it's very often sold, that's the same thing again, but they're very often, there's a red sleeve version with the same sticker, and people sell it, seems to be in inflated prices because it's the first one. It's not, it's exactly the same label, it's just the sleeves look like they was using up one of the previous releases, because underneath underneath the stickers, I can't remember what the record is, but underneath the sticker you can see it's a printed sleeve, and you can see the artist name and title underneath. So they was just using up the sleeves. It wasn't necessarily the first press. I mean, it might have been one of the first covers to be used, but the label's exactly the same as them. No difference, but never understood why people charge inflated prices for that, because they think it's a first pressing. Anyway, Cobalt 60, classic UK. Cold Crew, Don't Let Them Drop the Bomb. I think there's a blue one, I think, of that as well. Cool Ace and the Rap Opera Man. Don't even know that. I can't wait to get all these back in so I can play some of them again. There we go. Cool G Rap and Polo, Men at Work. That's on the Hot Chillin', produced by Marley Marl. Erase Racism with Biz. Streets of New York, such a good track. Poison, it's the original pressing of that. Rose to the Riches. Bad to the Bone, this is when they used to make proper remixes. Cool Carl, It's Rockin' Time on Enjoy. Cool Carl, Do You Like That Funky Beat on Enjoy, that's the company sleeve. And then you've got Do You Like That Funky Beat, that's the original pressing, and that's a later reissue, but that's the original picture cover. No doubt there'll be a label variation thing about that at some point. Cool Carl, Getting Over on Frills. Cool Carl on Billy Bill, Trouble the Old School. Billy Bill, as you know, William Waring produced Curtis Blow, wrote lyrics for Curtis Blow, amongst others. Really good friends to this day still. Cormo D, Let's Go. How You Like Me Now. Do you know what time it is? The Downbeat. Go See the Doctor. That's the Japanese pressing of that. Go See the Doctor. I think this is the... Is that the US pressing? I think that's the US. Yeah, that's the US pressing of Go See the Doctor on Jive. Then you've got the original version on Rooftop and the Canadian pressing, which is the Canadian one is the only one that includes the instrumental. So if you like your instrumentals, look out for one of those. They want money. I go to work. Cool Rock Brothers. Cool Rock and the DJ Slice. Cool Rock J. Corner Boys. Saga of Roxanne. Is this the one with can't remember now. I think that's might have talked about it earlier. I won't put my foot in it. Cosmic Light Force, Mysterious Ways or Waves. So David Storrs record. Seems quite hard to find nowadays. Such a good track. Kraftwerk Tour de France. What's not to love about that? A couple of label variations. Then you've got it's a promo 12. I think it's a promo only. It's got the robots on it. Numbers. Obviously you'll know that if ever you hear it. This is my man Crash Slaughter. All the way from Scotland. But look at that presentation on this track. What was the track called again? Is that Rebel Bass? Can't remember what it was. Other side. Yeah, Rebel Bass. But yeah, put this together with artwork from, I don't want to, can't remember who the artwork's from. It's featuring Film Most Chill. I think this is it Matt Herbert? I can't remember now. But yeah, this was limited edition. That's serious packaging. That can't get better than that, can you? And I think if I pull it out and see the back of it, there you go. Comes with the sticker as well. Just try. Front, yeah, Junior Disprel. There you go. I've done the artwork for that. Right, yeah. So, such a good 12. Sorry, 7-inch 12. But the packaging is just second to none. Sometimes it's all about the packaging, isn't it? Chrome, Get On Up. I remember that one. And you've got Crush 2. It's Crush Groove All Stars. Curtis Blow. The Brakes. It's Getting Hot with Do the Do. Curtis Blow, Hard Times, If I Ruled the World. That's more Curtis Blow, Christmas Wrapping, Throughout the Years. Basketball, Kana Anti. There you go. That's the K's. So it's very quick through that. And I'll go on to the next one soon. Thanks for watching.